Hey everybody, welcome to the first battle of the new Outcast Kickstarter. My name is Nate Chatelier. I'm one of the co-founders and lead game designer of this game. Go ahead, Manny.
I'm Manny Tremblay, one of the co-founders as well, and up till now, recently, I did all the art. But on Outcast, we had two other amazing artists helping out, Britt and Nick. But I used to be able to just say I did all the art, but that's not true anymore.
It's pretty wild to grow. I was just thinking about, this thing started about 8 years ago, and I remember that
hmm
first Kickstarter. Our goal was 15 grand. We had no idea if we'd fund at all or not, and our goal was 180,000. And now, what are we at today? We just launched this Kickstarter today. We're over 400,000 in like a couple hours.
Wow,
It's
madness.
mind blowing.
Yep.
That does not happen with all of you guys. So first, we just want to start with this very sincere thank you.
Yep.
Thank you so much for believing in us, for supporting us through the many years. Especially, I know some of you have backed every campaign since the beginning, which is crazy. I mean, there's a live stream for this Kickstarter going live. You guys are incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, well, let's dive into what's happening today. So I'm going to play the Headless Horseman. Mandy's going to play the Pale Lady. And we're trying to do a couple things with this. One, we want to show off these heroes. So we'll do a little spotlight before we dive into it. Two, I'm going to punch Manny in the ground. He's going to get defeated today. We're going to talk lots of trash here. Three is we want to put stakes on the line. And
What?
so we have a fun little surprise. Manny, you want to tell what's happening?
Yes. So the loser gets to get pied in the face by their entire family. Nate, is that correct?
Their entire family. That's
I
correct.
have. How many people in your family will pie you in the face when you lose?
I have my three kiddos and my wife, so I got four pies coming at me.
I potentially, if I let the grandparents also do it, that's potentially
Oh,
5 people. So we'll see. We'll see.
I like it. I like it. Well, hopefully you've already bought your pies, man. You're gonna need them by the time we're done here.
I was actually
Uh,
going to pick up whipped cream this morning, and I forgot.
nice. In truth, I'm a little nervous if I'm totally honest, but I'm gonna talk like I'm gonna win this game and pound
Good,
you in the
good.
ground. Let's start with some hero highlights here. All right, guys, let me give you a tour of the Headless Horseman. Pretty excited about him. First off, this is going to be a total shocker. Brace yourself. He has no head. You probably never saw that coming. This is a fun little token that gets to bounce around to different opponents. And I'll just go and read what it says. It says, use your pumpkin head to frighten an opponent. In this case, Manny, do you feel the terror coming at you?
I feel very scared, actually.
That's good because I am about to terrorize you. That's actually a key word in this. So it says at the conclusion of your turn, if an opponent has the hunted head, gain dreadful. So every time I finish my turn, I'm going to be collecting those dreadful tokens, and I'll get to that in just a minute. But I also have, as I said, I have the chance to terrorize him. So you may terrorize an opponent during your upkeep phase when you have at least 4 dreadful tokens. And when an opponent is terrorized, here's what's going to happen. First, I'm going to remove those 4 dreadful tokens. I'm going to move the haunted head back to myself. And then I get to hit Manny with 3 damage as an isolated source of undefendable. And then lastly, I get to gain a grim pursuit and 1 combat point. So it's like a nice big explosion. Once the fear has built up enough on him, kaboom, he's terrorized. And I'm loving life. The head will bounce back to me. What do these other things do? Well, Dreadful, I'll get to in a minute because they don't do anything inherently, but they have a lot of different effects based on how many I have, and I'll highlight those. Grim Pursuit, however, has 2 effects. Number one, I can spend it to perform an additional roll attempt during my offensive roll phase. So because I have this passive ability, his roll progression, his dice progression, could be a little tricky at times. And using those Grim Pursuits at just the right time can really save you from a failed roll turn. Alternatively, I can spend them after attacking as an attack modifier. That'll let me roll 5 dice. And for every horseshoe I roll, I'm going to add 1 more damage to it. However, either of these effects, both of these effects, can only be activated once per turn. I like just a couple last things here. If we look at his passive ability, this is called Headless Mayhem. This is where the terrorizing happens. So during my upkeep phase, I choose to either terrorize Manny, which I have to have at least 4 dreadful in order to do that, or I can move the haunted head to a chosen player, anybody I want. And if moved to an opponent, then I'm going to gain a dreadful. So right off the bat, my first turn, if I want, I can move it to him and gain a dreadful off of that. One other fun thing about him, because his dice roll objectives can be a little trickier, if your offensive roll phase does not successfully deal at least 1 damage, I get to gain a Grim Pursuit. which will help me in my future one. His hero setup, I'll highlight this. If I am not the first player to begin the game, then I gain a Dreadful, which really helps balance the game out depending on how it's going. Now, you'll see the abilities in action once we start playing, but I just want to highlight one of my favorite aspects of him, and that is his defense here. So his defense is called Hallowed Reckoning, and you'll notice that I roll 1 to 5 dice. We've never done something like this before. So I'm going to roll 1 dice plus 1 more for each Dreadful that I have, up to a total of 5 dice. So spending my Dreadful to terrorize Manny sounds really fun, but it also hurts my defense. So I'm going to have to try to balance that throughout the course of the game. And that's the Headless Horseman.
Okay, so now to talk about the Pale Lady / Werewolf. So the Pale Lady has been in development and design since I found the file. It was 2020. So this character has been floating around our server for 4 years. And she might rival the Barbarian in terms of my favorite hero that I play in Dice Throne.
Blasphemy.
Yes, this is... I would put her right up there with the Barbarian, and in some instances, I think she might be more fun to me. And partly that's the theme of her. I love the idea of this petite, like, petulant Victorian girl who also just loves being a werewolf and going out there hunting and taking people down. So I think the theme is part of what gets me with her. But let's look through her board. So if it's not evident on the campaign, or if you haven't seen, she, like the Cursed Pirate, is a flipboard hero.
Let's go.
Yeah. So this is the thing that most people are going to be the most pumped about, is that you're the Pale Lady, and then at certain points in the game, you're going to get to flip. So let's have a discussion about that. So over the course of notice down here in her passive, it says during your upkeep, if you have 3 Moon Shard, flip your hero board. And Moon Shards are over here on her leaflet. They say these tokens have effects documented on both sides of the hero board. These tokens may not be removed or transferred by any means. So over the course of the game, I'm going to be gaining Moon Shards. And when I start a turn and I have 3, then I get to enjoy turning into a werewolf and howling at the moon. So
are you gonna actually do that in the game, I hope?
I don't know if I will. It depends on if I'm about to get pied in the face, then maybe not, but it depends. Yeah, so for those that don't know, our flip heroes like this, they do not have upgrades from their deck of cards. So they have only action cards outside of the typical 18 commons. So the upgrading takes place when you flip the board. And that's the important part. That's one of the important notes about a hero like this. The other thing of note is she has a new attack modifier in the game called Prey. And Prey, like our other ones, adds damage. But for each Prey token on an opponent, it says when a player afflicted with this token is attacked by an opponent, the attacker rolls 1 die. On 1, remove this token, so there's a chance it'll go away. On 2 through 5, the attacker increases their damage by 1. On 6, the attacker increases their damage by 2. So it's relatively simple, but it's nice little bursts and boosts for her. Hero setup, begin the game with your hero board Pale Lady side up. So really outside of that, she is all about ripping and tearing and hunting and chasing after that full moon.
All right, everybody, without further ado, let's watch Manny get crushed right here. Let's start with a little roll-off.
I'm going to eat your horse. That's what I'm going to do.
Too far.
Oh!
All right, fine.
There we go. Look at that moon. Delicious.
But because you win, I do start the game with a Dreadful token. Are you feeling the fear?
No, look at me. Look, does this face? Does the Pale Lady look afraid of anything?
No, she does not. I admit. She does not.
I actually
on the other hand,
I think she's the creepiest hero in the entire box.
Yeah, I might agree with you. I don't know. I'm missing a head though, man. Come on.
That is true. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle, draw my cards.
Oh, I'm gonna do the same.
Oh, those are good cards.
You're in trouble. You're done.
Okay, as first player, I skip my income phase, so I don't get my CP or card. Looking at my cards, I think I'm just going to roll dice. So let's go for it and attack that horseman. All right, so first up, we got 2 6s, so there's only one response.
Go for it.
We roll 6s
Failure
in
turn.
the night.
Uh-oh, you got the hunt already.
I do. I think I'm gonna pause actually and just take the hunt.
Okay.
So
Jeez.
you cool with
You're
that?
gonna toss him again? Risk it, Manny.
I, my first turn. I can't just fail my
All
first
right.
turn of the
Okay.
game.
Okay. Okay.
All
If
right.
you don't want the ultimate, that's fine. I'll take
I
it.
do want the ultimate. All right. So first, I'm going to inflict prey on you,
Mm.
and then it's going to deal 6 damage. But with the prey, I roll a die, and I'm going to add 1 damage, so
One
total of
more.
7 defendable.
All right. My defense, I'm gonna. Oh wait, I guess I should call this out. Oh, this will count. But to just call it what's happening here. So I always roll 1 dice no matter what, and then additionally, I'm gonna roll 1 more per dreadful that I have, which is why I'm currently rolling 2. And I got 2 horseshoe here, which means I prevent 1 of
Okay.
the. What'd you hit me with? 7.
There's
7.
7. Yep.
Okay, so I take 6.
Okay. So my second main phase, I am going to play Briarthorn, which is 1 CP, and it is going to cost me the 1 CP, and I roll a die.
No.
And on a 1 through 4,
No.
I inflict 1 bleed, but a 5,
Oh.
6, I give you 2 bleed. Here you go. Here's some little
That
gifts.
is gross.
Bleed it
All
out.
right.
All right.
Okay.
I will then conclude my turn and pass.
Okay, I am gonna actually play my double up right now to see what I get because it might affect what I do in my upkeep here. So I'm gonna draw 2 cards, and okay. All right, so now I'm gonna go to my upkeep phase. I'm gonna roll for these 2 bleeds here. What do I get? Come on!
Ooh, there we go.
Take 2 for the bleeds.
That's exactly what we
unfortunate.
want.
Did I just take 3, 6, 7, 8? I did. I should be down 8. Okay. Then I have to deal with my head, which I can choose whether I want to move it or not. And of course, I want to throw the head right over your face.
Yep.
There you go. Feel the fear.
It is
And for
excellent.
moving it, I get another dreadful token. So that comes on me. And now I start my turn. So I'm going to gain 1 combat point. I'm going to get 1 card. And I mean, we're going to roll my promo card right off the bat, which all the backers will get for free, by the way. Let's roll this die and see what we get. It was 4.
Nothing.
And so I get nothing, but I get a new card. That's okay. Oh, it's an even better card, Manny.
Oh,
And let's see.
we're like the guys who cried card.
That's true. All game. My cards are better than yours for sure. All right, I'm going to spend my 2 combat points in order to play Ride Down level 2. If I activate this, I'm going to gain 3 Grim Pursuit and deal 6 damage. Remember, I'd love to spend all 3 at once for attack modifiers, but I can only spend 1 per turn, unfortunately. Still a good card. Now I'm at 0 CP. I don't like that. So I'm going to sell my Cleave level 2 to go to 1. I will note that this card, however, it's actually not bad at all. Doing 8 damage, 3 of a kind, you gain a dreadful. That's quite good and a decent fallback. But I need the CP, so I'm gonna go and sell. And now I'm gonna start rolling my dice. And a straight would be good. Let's see, 2, 3, 4. Oof. But that 6 is tempting as well.
Mm-hmm. You know what to do.
No biscuit, no biscuit, right? Oh, do I listen to Manny? I'm so tempted. I don't think I do. I'm gonna keep the 2, 3, 4. Oh, I
See?
should have listened to Manny. Now I'm
See?
gonna fail my whole turn.
I look forward to it. Let's see.
I
What
don't
happens.
have a Grim Pursuit. The safe play is to go Cleave, but there's no way I'm doing that. Let's roll. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. You can't have fun yet in the first turn, so we're gonna helping hand.
You chump.
I'm gonna force you to re-roll this 4 here.
All right, let's reroll the 4, and I'll get the 4 back. That's no problem.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Okay, so I'm currently doing a Cleave, a basic 4 damage. That's insufficient to me, so I think I need to play a try again.
Okay. Ooh, I like it.
1 for that, but now I've got some options. Which way do I go here? Let's see, probably 1 more horseshoe is the safe play. I'm gonna go for Ride Down level 2. I got 2 tries at this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta get a 4 or 5 to work. Let's do it. Let's go.
Oh!
Dang it, man. Dang it.
I
All
love
right,
it.
fine. I take Cleave. 4 damage coming at you.
Okay. So my defense is 4 dice. And of it, I heal 1 and gain a moon shard. So of
That's
the, I'm
unfortunate.
sorry, it was 5 damage?
4 coming at you.
4, so I take 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay.
And I pass turn.
All right. So this little pumpkin head doesn't do anything to me at the start of my turn. It only is stuff you get to mess with. So
Oh yeah. So actually, thank you for that. At the conclusion of my turn, I gain 1 dreadful because you have the head on you.
yep. Okay. So at the start of my turn, my upkeep, nothing happens right now. I do gain a CP and draw a card for my income. I will use my double up to draw 2 cards. And then I have a Vegas baby out of that. Come on. Let's see what happens. For 3 CP. Oh, everything's coming up. Hey, lady. It's because she's awesome.
This is unfortunate.
Okay. I'm not going to do anything with my cards right now. I'm just going to roll dice. Okay. Oh, that's a whole lot of...
I like it.
It's a whole lot of scratch. I don't think... I think I also like straights, so let's see what happens.
Oh.
2, 4... Let's go for it.
Let's do it. Here comes the fail.
Oh, small straight.
Whoa, small straight. All right, take it.
All right, so it's going to be 6 damage and a moon shard. The prey, I'll roll for that. And it will make it 7 defendable damage.
All right, 7 coming at me. I get to roll 4 dice now on my defense because my 3 dreadful. Ooh, pow. You take 4 as well. And I am taking 7, you said?
Yep.
All right, I took my 7.
Okay. I have my shards. My second main phase, nothing. I passed you.
Okay. Start of my turn, I got to deal with these bleeds, unfortunately. Come on, 5 or 6. Make them go away. Let's go.
Lame.
Get your bleeds out of here.
All right,
Those things
I
are
got
gone. All right, that's the end. I could move my head, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to gain and I'm going to draw. And I got exactly the card I needed, as always. And let's see, what do I want to do now? I think, do I want to sell? I think I'm going to just roll? Question mark? Yes, let's roll. Actually, yeah, all right, we'll just let go. Okay, so I have 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. I don't really want to do Reap right now. I'm close to that, but it feels like the wrong time. A Ride Down would not be bad at all. Maybe I go for that. Or do I just go keep the 6? So tempting.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the 6 is the
Oh,
right
tempting. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 is good. It's upgraded. Let's do it. I'm going to roll this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no.
Perfect.
Don't do this to me again. 1, 2, 3. Please.
Come on.
Please. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You going to do anything with this?
No, take it.
Ride Down level 2. I gain 3 Grim Pursuit. Then you have 6 damage coming at you.
Okay. So I will roll my defense. 4 dice. Woo! All right. So I am healing 2, and I'm gaining a moon shard. That's real good for me.
That's not good for me.
Okay.
Dang it.
All right. So I'm taking 6 then.
Yep, 6 coming at you.
All right. Sounds good.
I'm gonna spend 1 Grim Pursuit actually.
Okay. Sounds good.
And let's roll. I need some horseshoes. I need 5 horseshoes. Come on.
Or
Come on,
1.
You take 1 extra damage.
Okay.
Fine. All right, I passed him.
Okay. So as my passive states during your upkeep, if you have
I'm so sorry. At the end of my turn, I gain 1 more dreadful.
Okay.
My apologies. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. So Twilight says during your upkeep phase, if you have 3 moon shards, flip your hero board. So Howl. We'll move this little face down here to the side.
That's good. Thank you.
It looks way better.
For this, you're right.
All right, so let's lock that screen. All right, so I gain my card and my CP. We're going to roll dice. All right, so being on the werewolf side, I have like attack and damage benefits based on the number of moon shards. So it's chasing something like Full Moon Blitz is really good, especially with a fresh flip. So that's actually what I'm going to kind of go after here. I'm hoping to get 4 moons.
And it's notable while he's rolling that those powerful moon shards, they cannot be removed or transferred either way by any means that I can do. So I really would love to get rid of those, but it's not even an option.
So I do have Rip and Tear, but I also have Full Moon Blitz. So I'm gonna lock in Full Moon Blitz. Can you do anything about it?
All right, go for it.
Okay. So I heal 1 for each moon shard I have. 1, 2, 3. And then I deal 4 plus 1 undefendable damage per moon shard. So it's going to be a total of 7 undefendable.
Yeah, I was a plus your prey.
Oh, right. I got my sweet, sweet prey. All right. For 1 more.
Okay.
Okay. And then My second main phase, I'm going to play Get That Out of Here on one of your Dreadful.
Oh, you chump!
Yeah,
I was ready to blow on my next
I
turn.
know. I could see it. I'm not. Oh, yeah. I think we're good. Let's
Okay.
pass turn.
All
And
right.
then I lose one moon shard at the end of my turn.
You do. So because the werewolf has a lot more ways to do undefendable attacks, and the dreadful makes my defense stronger, it was the perfect time for me to blow because I care less about my defense when he's on the werewolf side. But unfortunately, he foiled my awesome plans that I had. Okay, my turn. During my upkeep phase, I'm going to leave the head over there, and I'm not going to do anything else. So I guess I'll just draw and game. Alrighty. Let's see. I got 2 CP. Let me think about this here. I am going to now. His defense is something I don't love to deal with either.
Yeah, backslash is pretty powerful. It reminds me of the pyro defense a lot. That's that kind of nice bursty abrasive quality.
I would agree with that. Oh, that's not the opening roll I wanted. I'm still a little on my heels. It's 27 to, yeah, it's exactly correct. It's 27 to 41, and he's the werewolf, which is when he's extra powerful. So this is not a good place for me to be in right now, which makes me feel like I need some sixes. Let's go.
Oh, one. Oh,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm done.
All right.
Let's just do that.
All right.
I'm gonna take my large straight.
Take it.
All right. So I gained 2 dreadful. You got 9 damage coming at you. I am gonna spin a grim pursuit.
Okay.
And roll a die. Oops, roll all 5 my dice, I should have said. All right, so add 1 more to that. So we're up to 10. And then I think I'm going to do this. Let me think about it. I am going to do it. So I'm going to play Unescapable. This, oops, I'll put it over here. This card costs me 1. I can remove a Grim Pursuit and make the attack undefendable. So I'm going to hit Manny for 10 undefendable. Oops, I made it. Take that, chump.
That's a nice hit. Nice hit.
That was a good hit.
I was getting really ready to roll my defense there too. I was warming up.
All right, and I'm gonna pass turn.
Okay, beginning of my turn. Nothing to do in upkeep. I gain a CP and I draw a card. And don't think. Actually, I will do Scent of Blood now since I am the werewolf. Scent of Blood says if werewolf choose an opponent, inflict prey, or pay an additional 2 CP to inflict 2 prey. So I don't need the extra prey right now, but I will put the 1.
Because the stack limit is 2. So
yep, because stack limit is 2. And then I'm just going to roll some dice. I want something juicy like some 6s. I mean, there's some 6s, so let's see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
That's not what I'm hoping for. I'm going. We're just going, so.
Oh, yes. I like it, Manny.
Let's see here. I will. You know what? I'm just going to take Shred. This is the first hero we've ever made that has an undefendable basic attack. So we're going to do 4 undefendable, but there are 2 prey, and I did 3 of a kind numbers. So I do inflict a bleed. And 2 prey. Come on.
Ones.
Oh, add 3 to the total for 7 undefendable.
Oh, it's for a basic attack.
For a 3/basic attack. Come on, werewolf.
Hey. Okay.
All right.
Anything else, sir?
No, I will lose a moon shard at the end of my turn and pass.
Okay. Well, my upkeep phase, you know what's happening. I'm going to terrorize you, buddy. So this is coming back to me. And then you get 3 damage, isolated undefendable damage. I gain a Grim Pursuit. I gain a combat point, which I did in fact need. So that's all going to happen. And then I had to get rid of 4 of my dreadful. 4 dreadful. Go bye-bye. Okay. So there we go. Now I also got to deal with this bleed during my upkeep phase. So we're going to roll 1 die. 5 or 6. Oh, yeah. Get that bleed out of here. See ya. Okay, now let's see. I start my income phase, so combat point and a card. And I think, given its 20 health, I am going to sell Dark Surprise, which normally would let me gain 2 dreadful as an instant, which is pretty good. But I need this CP right now, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna roll, and let's see what happens here.
Ooh, a 6.
2, 3, 4, 6. I think I need to do this here.
Come on, do it.
Oh, come on, man. 2, 3, 5, 6.
That's rough.
I think given that it's 20 to 28, I
Ah,
think I'm
yeah,
thinking
you
to just
got
pull
time.
Manny. Let's do it. Oh, 4 6s.
No.
This is not helping me.
No.
All right. Well, I guess I better do something about this. What am I gonna do? I am going to play a 6-it, I guess. So 6-it is gonna cost me 1 combat point. I'm gonna change this 5 here to a 6 so that I can activate Spectral Assault. You gonna do anything about that, Manny?
Nope. Go for it.
All right. So here we go. So the first thing I do is I gain a Dreadful. You're gonna have 8 damage coming at you. I'm gonna roll 1 die per Dreadful. I only have. I guess I shouldn't have sold that card. I only have 2 Dreadful now. I wish I had some more. But we're gonna roll 2 dice, and we're gonna add 1 more damage per axe. So now we're up to 9 damage. And then if I had 2 Horseshoe, it would become undefendable. I do not, unfortunately. But I am going to spin a Grim Pursuit. Roll them all. And we're gonna add 2 more damage to that. So 11 defendable coming at you.
All right. So my defense says I currently would inflict some bleed, but I'm going to play better D because I don't like this defense right here. We're going to re-roll it.
All right.
All of it. There we go. That's a little better.
It's
Okay.
on
So
at least.
I do. Yeah, it is. That's it had to be.
Yeah.
So I inflicted bleed and I deal 3 damage back to you, but I do take all 11.
There we go.
17-17.
Oh, tie game.
Yeah.
It's your turn, my friend. I am done.
Bursty Headless Horseman. I love it.
That is
Okay,
correct.
I do gain a CP and draw a card. Let's see here. I am going to roll dice and attack.
Okay.
And hey, look, it's a moon.
I like it. It's beautiful.
You have 2 prey though.
I do, unfortunately.
Boy, I'm really tempted to just go for shred again, but I do have a shard still. Okay, so now
You gonna shred it up?
last roll. Yeah, we're just gonna chase shred.
It's a good move.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do base 4 undefendable plus
Oh.
2 more for 6 undefendable damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then there's a little trick of the light happening.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, what's gonna happen? If werewolf, I flip my hero board and heal 2.
Well done.
So I get to heal 2.
And he's up 19 to 11.
Okay, and then I think I am going to pass turn.
And then notably, Manny does not lose that moon shard since he flipped before the end of his turn. It's good.
Right.
Okay, my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for this bleed here.
Yeah.
And let's roll this lucky 6.
Yeah, use that 6. That'll
Go
help.
right back to a 6.
See? See, it helps.
All right, I'm down to 10.
Okay.
And then let's see. I am going to. Do I move the head? Let's see. 19, 10. Now there are a few abilities if you keep the head. For example, if I hit Horrify, I gain 3 Dreadful or gain a Grim Pursuit. But if I have the Haunted Head, then I get to do both. And I kind of feel like I want to shoot for 6s right now, so it might be wise for me to keep this.
Yeah, you go ahead and keep your head.
Oh. What do I do here?
I'm going to be carving
think...
pumpkins tonight. I'm doing a pumpkin carving party.
Because you said that,
so
this is going in your face. Just because you said that. Carve that pumpkin
carve
head,
a
buddy.
pumpkin. Oh, it's going to be nice tonight.
All right, fine. Okay, income phase, gain, draw.
See how easy it is? I just got to threaten Nate, and then he's like...
So true. So true. Now, I do expect to roll my defense. This feels maybe too late in the game to do this normally. However, I'm going to spend 2 because I wouldn't mind hitting that right now, I think.
Yep.
Play? I think it is. Let's do it. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I like that. I did roll right off the bat, Spectral Assault. The question is, do I push it now? I think the answer is yes.
I think yes.
The answer is yes.
See?
Oh, no.
See? Now you keep going. You go hard.
Oh, man. Mistakes might have been made. I need an axe back.
All right.
Okay, Spectral Assault
I
level
love
2.
that. Yeah, take
I
it.
did call my shot for the record.
You did.
Gain Dreadful. All right, and then I'm going to deal 9 damage, and I'm going to roll 3 dice because I have 3 Dreadful. Okay, so we're going to make that 11 damage, and I did not make it undefendable, unfortunately, much to my chagrin. But I am going to spend a Grim Pursuit. So we're at 11 so far, plus more horseshoes. Gonna make it. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, 11 plus 3 is 14.
All right. Oh, and my defense does nothing.
Oh, that's what I wanna see.
14.
14, sir. That's
Uh-oh.
kind of
I'm down to
amazing.
5.
Okay, let's see. Is there anything else I want to do here? Down to
10.
10. I think I'm gonna pass turn.
All right. Here we go.
No, you know what? I'm not. I'm right on the fence here. I can't let you do 10 damage. So I am gonna. Okay, I passed turn. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Go for it. Okay, go ahead.
All right. I gave my CP, draw my card. Nate gains
Oh, and I do gain a
Dreadful.
Dreadful at the end of my turn. That's
Yep.
right. Thanks.
Okay. And then I am going to transform.
Ooh.
If Pale Lady gain a moon shard.
Oh, no. This is not what I wanted.
And then I get to flip my board.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Yeah,
I don't want to see your eyes.
Cover the
Oh,
eyes.
Cover the mouth. You can't bite me. I'm not
All
afraid of
right.
your eyes.
Now I'm going to roll dice. Oh, here we go. I see a couple 6s there.
Yeah, they're going to end up to be nothing.
They are? Okay, that's good. That's good. So the question is what cards do you have?
Good question.
I think we got to chase. Oh, I think we got to chase. I think we got to go. Come on.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Dang it. I will 6 it into Jaws of the Wolf, though.
Okay, let's think about this for a minute. What's it going to do to me, Manny?
So, Jaws of the Wolf does. I inflict prey, which you already have. I roll 4 dice. On a 6, I gain a moon shard. Then I deal 5 plus 2 per moon shard. So currently looking at 9 undefendable.
Plus 2 prey, plus a bleed. I think I got to intervene here. I'm gonna play a So Wild card.
Dope.
2. And we're gonna make one of these 6s a 5. And I think we're making 4. Does it matter? I think you're done. Yes. Unless you play
I got
something.
no CP. So that's it. That's all I got.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay. Are you done?
It's a bummer. Yep.
My turn? Okay. I do. So let's see. Upkeep phase. I'll give you the. I'll deal with your bleed first.
Okay,
This
all right.
little annoying.
All right.
Okay, I take 1. I'm down to 9. Then I'm going to terrorize you. Kaboom.
Yep. Boom for 3. 1, 2, 3.
You take 3. Heads coming back to me. Man, he's real nervous right now.
GG, Nate. You just gotta not
hit a
flub your
Grim
turn.
Pursuit at a combat point.
With no CP and like no prevention. This is your game. You got it. Just don't fail your turn.
I'm down to 1. No pressure here.
Yeah, don't fail.
Okay, let's see.
You have way too many fallbacks to fail your turn.
Yeah, I do. This is true.
I think I'm about to get pied in the face. Is what's going to happen.
I need to. Let's see. That's 4 undefendable. I'm gonna just take Haunted. No, wait. Yeah, 4 undefendable.
There it
4
is.
undefendable.
That's it.
There it is.
I got nothing. I got nothing left.
High in the face, man.
Yes. Oh, I was hoping. I was so hoping. I was there. I was 1 die away from an
You were very
ultimate-
close. I gotta admit, honestly, I thought I was done. When you flipped, I thought I was done.
Yeah, I thought about maybe stopping, chasing Rip and Tear for 8, maybe with the prey and the bleed. But you still had your wild, and I had no way to fix. I had the 6-it, so I would have had to just chase and hope to not miss.
That could have easily gone either way, my friend.
Yeah.
Well done.
Very
I'm
close. Very
handshaking
close.
you through the camera right now. Well done, Manny. Okay,
Yeah.
so couple things now. One, I am curious how the voting is going to turn out because you guys are going to start voting tomorrow on who's going to win, and then you'll actually find out on Wednesday who actually won. So we'll see what happens. Then Manny's going to get pied in the face. When are you going to do it? Do you know?
I have to go to the store and buy enough whipped cream for the family to wreck me. So
Nice, very nice. So that's what'll happen next, and our rules say, Manny, you now the loser has to bow down to the victor.
Nate, I submit to your greater play.
To be honest, I think you've beat me in dice for more than I beat you. But well done, sir. I'll take the W today. And
Yep.
to everybody else, we just want to give you a huge thank you for watching us, for backing this campaign. We can't wait. And I think without further ado, let's cut to a video of Manny getting pied.
All right, here I am. I am about to get pied in the face because Nate Chatelier is the better Dice Throne player. Family, here we go. Oh, that's quite a bit of whipped cream.
We did it!
Good job, Nate.